Okay, what is going on, guys? It's Autumn here from Canine Co-Pilots. I wanted to make a video for you guys talking about the e-collar. If you guys are getting this video, your dog is getting ready to come home to you pretty soon. Whether it's in the next week or the next few weeks, they're getting ready to come home to you and return to you with some new knowledge, okay? So I want to talk about how we can use our e-collar in real life situations, because that's where you guys are going to be using it for the most part. The first situation that you guys can use your e-collar and press your button is for calling your dog. So let's say you guys are outside and maybe they are in a really deep sniff and they're like getting too far away from you. You're like, oh, let me call them. You call them the first time, Fido, come, right? And let's say Fido doesn't come. Fido keeps sniffing. Well, you have your e-collar on, so you're gonna press and hold your button and say, Fido, come again. When Fido turns around and is like, oh, okay, my bad, and starts heading your way, you're gonna let your button go and you're gonna be like, that's a good boy, come on, buddy, and cheerlead them back to you. So that's one of the few ways that you can use your e-collar. The next place that you guys are gonna be using your e-collar a lot is for the place bed, okay? So let's say my dog gets on this place bed and they're doing a really good job, but the door rings, so they bolt towards the door, okay? As soon as they leave, I can start pressing and holding my e-collar. I want you guys to press and hold it. It's not a remote. You're not gonna click it. You're gonna press and hold it. So I'm gonna press and hold my e-collar. Fido, come. Now go back to place. So I'm pressing my e-collar. As soon as I say come, if they turn around, I'm letting it go. And if they come to me, they're a good boy. Now I'm gonna redirect them back to place, which is where we originally were at. Now let's say I said, Fido, come, while holding my button. They started coming, so I let it go, but then they went back to bark at the door. At that point, when they made the decision to turn back around and head towards the door, I'm pressing and holding my button again until Fido turns around and is like, oh, my bad, I'm sorry, comes to me, and then I can redirect them back to place. So you can use the e-collar for that instance too, for the doorbell ringing, okay? And simultaneously for the place bed. So let's say Fido broke the place but didn't get all the way to the door, stopped in the middle of the living room. At that point, I'm pressing and holding my button until Fido turns around and heads back to the place. And then I'm gonna be like, that's a good dog, good place, you know? So these are just a couple ways that you guys can use your e-collar. Now, let's talk about a more, like out in public situation. Let's say you guys are like on a walk and everything's going great. Let's say there's a dog running the fence line, for example, and your dog likes to bark at those dogs. Okay, what I would do and how I can use the e-collar is when my dog leaves heel, I can press and hold my e-collar button and say, Fido, come, because leaving heel is away from me. So you have to return to me first and then return to heel. Regardless of what's happening, regardless of the other dog doing whatever, like the outside dog, your dog is still expected to feel the e-collar, come back to heel, and be a good dog, right? So press the e-collar button when they're leaving you. When they turn around to come back, you're gonna let the e-collar go, okay? So these are just a few ways that you guys are gonna use your e-collar in real life for coming, for sending them back to the place bed, and for just like kind of narrating their life that way so that they know, okay, just bum rushing the door isn't an option. I always get recalled. Okay, just ignoring mom when I'm outside because there's a really good smell, I always get recalled anyway. So this is how you can use your e-collar to back yourself up in real life situations. So anyways, guys, I hope this video makes sense. If you want more explanation, I'll happily explain it more for you, but this is a video for you guys so that when your dog comes home, you guys are both on the same page and you know how to use it practically, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, any questions, I'll happily answer, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.